I'd like you to rest your eyes. And just come to a natural flow of breath. Try to disconnect your mind from the rest of the day. And bring yourself into this present moment, into this space. Let's start to deepen that inhale. Really filling up the belly and lungs as you come in, and exhale all the way out through the belly and the chest. Nice deep inhales, nice deep exhales. The next time you inhale, we're going to hold it there and then sigh it out through the mouth. And again, inhale, sigh it out big, wide with the mouth. Inhale and sigh it out. Nice deep breath in, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Slowly rise up, nice deep breath in. Look up to the fingertips, exhale, fold forward. Inhale up. And one more time, exhale, fold forward. Really release into the hip muscles here. Good, slowly come on up. Let's bring our feet on the ground. And we're going to wrap our arms around the back of our thighs. So I want you to inhale, press into the legs like we're doing a cow stretch, and look up. Exhale, we're going to pull our chin into our chest and pull our body away from us like we're curling into a cat stretch. I'm going to turn this way. Inhale, push forward, look up. Exhale, pull back. One more time, inhale, pull up. Exhale, pull away. Really try to pull those shoulder blades apart. Nice spine stretch here. Good. Release. Let's come forward into child's pose. So toes together, widen the knees, sink the hips back, let the body come forward. We're going to walk our hands over to the right side of our body and then cross the left arm over top of the right arm so you feel even more of a stretch on that left side. Sink down. Nice deep breaths. Good, let's walk over to the opposite side. Cross that top hand over, so the right arm over the left, and sink down. Good, let's to the center. Slowly coming up and sitting up. We're going to take our arms behind our back, interlace our fingers, drop the chest down, look up to the ceiling, and exhale, fold forward. See if you can take your arms off your back, maybe take your forehead down to the mat. Release your arms on your back. And bring your hands out in front and let's come forward into tabletop. Let's warm up the arms and legs a little bit more here. We're going to extend right arm and left leg. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, draw the elbow to the knee, pull the back up. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Really suck that belly in. Extend. And lower down. Opposite side. Right arm, left leg, extend. And draw the elbow and knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Reach it out and lower it down. Inhale, let's take our right arm up. And lower it down. Inhale up, other side, and down. Other side, up, and down. Other side, up, and down. Good. Let's tuck our toes in, press our hands into the mat, and we're gonna come up into our first downward dog. I want you to pedal your heels. When you pedal your heels, you're bending and straightening one leg at a time, loosening up the back of the legs here. Back to center with both legs. Let's inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, back into downward dog. Let's loosen up those shoulders a little bit. Forward into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Forward into plank. Exhale, downward dog. Good. Forward into plank. This time, take your knees down to the mat. Release your toes. Elbows close to the body, lower down halfway. And then press into those hands and come up to cobra. Tuck the toes in, press back up, downward dog. Let's try that float one more time. Inhale forward into cobra. Option here to keep the knees off the ground. Lower into chaturanga, halfway. Press up into upward dog. Press back, downward dog. We're going to take the left leg off the ground and up. Nice stretch here, three-legged dog. Good. Bring that knee up into our chest. And we're going to step the left foot in between our hands. And I want you to take your right knee down to the mat. digging the right toes into the mat, straightening the right leg, and let's come back into plank. Option to flow here or meet me in downward dog. Opposite leg comes up, right leg comes up. Nice and high, stretch that leg, feel a nice stretch through both legs. Good, knee into chest. And step the foot in between the hands. Keep that left hand planted, raise the right arm up and drop the back knee. Now from here, we're going to lean back, reach behind us, and then circle that arm down and around. Reach back. Nice chest opener, nice shoulder opener. Good, up and around. One more time, nice up. Good, press that hand back down. Let's come back up onto our straight leg, step back, plank. Option to flow here. Chaturanga, upward dog, or meet me in downward dog. Beautiful. Good. Let's go to the left leg again. This time we're going to open up the hips a little bit. So I want you to bend that knee, tilt the foot over to your right side as you look underneath your left arm. Underneath your left arm, like you're flipping over, but you're not quite. Waterfall pose. Beautiful. Back to center and switch legs. Right leg up, nice and high, bend that knee and begin to tilt over to the left. Look under your right arm and back to center, lower down. I want you to bend your knees and either hop or step your feet forward into a forward fold. Release the body down. Slide your hands up your shins, flat back. Slide your hands down. Slide your hands up. Slide your hands down. Good. Toes are together, heels are slightly apart. Begin to bend the knees and raise the arms up into a chair pose. Sinking the hips down, weight is in the heels. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, straighten the legs. Little bit of a back bend here. Exhale, open the arms wide. Swan dive forward. Bend the knees, get the hands to the mat. We're stepping back into plank. Option to flow or downward dog. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, come forward into plank. Drop your knees and bring your elbows together and your chest all the way down to the mat. We are going to rest on our belly, taking some nice deep breaths. You can keep your head on your hands or rest your chin on your hands. Just take some nice deep breaths. We're in a reverse relaxation pose here. And we're going to work a little bit on our back bends. And as I mentioned, back bends are extremely powerful for bringing energy and life force into the body. Whenever we're taking our chest up and away from the mat, we are energizing and bringing that sun male energy into the body. So we need that around sometimes when we are feeling a little bit down, when we're feeling a little bit anxious and on the verge of, a lot of sadness that's around us right now. So we're going to work on some back bends and then of course combine them with some forward folds to ease and equalize those that energy. So I just want you to bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and we're going to do a half cobra. So arms are straight ahead in two parallel lines. Try not to have the fingers pointing into each other. So try to have two straight parallel lines. Keep the fingers nice and wide and we're just going to keep the hands where they are and straighten the elbows and come up. Baby back bend here and lower down. Again, straighten the elbows. The hands should not be moving at all. And lower down. Straighten and lower. One more time, straighten and lower down. Beautiful. Lower the chest all the way down. Now we're going to bend the knees and if possible, reach for the feet. Now, if holding onto the feet is too difficult, you can always hold on to your pants or you can do this posture with the legs extended. Okay, wherever you are, I want you to keep the legs down, just take the chest off the ground. So keep the legs down, just the chest and shoulders and chin come off the ground. Half bow. Good, lower down. Now from here, keep the chest and chin on the mat. Just take the lower body, the legs, off the mat. So you're going knees, thighs. And again, if you're doing this without holding on, you're going to extend and just take the legs up. Good, lower down. Final variation, we're taking chest and legs into a full bow, or often called basket. Press your feet into your hands as you come up and raise the body up. Keep breathing. Great, you're holding well. Excellent, release all the way down. Let's take our arms wide now. Lower, keep the chest on the ground. We're going to take the left leg up and off the ground, bend the knee, and tilt that leg over to the right side of the body, twisting. You can turn your head in the opposite direction so you have a nice twist in the lower back. If you want to hold on to that foot, if you can reach it, you can. Good, release and come down. Other side, right leg up, bend, and we're tilting over to the other side. Maybe holding on to that foot behind us, but don't worry if you can't reach it. Beautiful, back down. So that's a really good lower back opener that we activate a lot of when we're in any back bend. Now, take your hands by your shoulders. We're going to come up into a full cobra. Now be careful if you notice your shoulders climbing up to your ears. We want to relax the shoulders. Possibly that means you have to walk the hands away from you a little bit. Good. Let's press into the knees. Bring the toes together and sink all the way back into child's pose. This time I want you to take your arms down by your side, turn your palms up to the ceiling, let your shoulders roll over your knees, and just breathe into the back, breathe into the body. Excellent. Slowly coming forward into tabletop. We're going to dig the toes into the mat, press into downward dog. And let's bend the knees, and we're either hop or stepping the feet forward, forward fold. If you can, reach behind your ankles, calves, or bring your two first fingers around your big toes. Extend the body away from your legs, and then bend the elbows out to the side and draw the chest towards the legs. Nice forward fold. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, start to release the arms, and let's roll the body all the way up. Beautiful. Let's stand in mountain pose and take a few deep breaths in, a few deep breaths out. Just feel the energy moving all around you, but maintain a nice stillness. Inhale, raise the arms up, palms together, and let's lean over to one side. Back to center, opposite side. Back to center, slight back bend, look up to the ceiling, leaning back. Good. Forward fold, bend the elbows, reach for the ground. Good. And slowly rolling all the way up. Excellent. We're going to stand with our legs apart. I want you to turn your left toes out to the side. Because we're a mirror image, it's going to look like the opposite side. So whatever side you do, stick to that side and then just do the opposite the next time. Arms are up to shoulder height, so one foot's pointing forward, one foot's pointing out to the side. Arms are nice and long. We're going to keep both legs straight, lean over towards the pointed foot, and then side bend into triangle pose. Nice hip opener here. Press that hand into the leg, and the top arm is nice and straight. Excellent. Back up. Keep the legs where they are. We're going to bend into warrior two. Take your left elbow onto your left knee. Reach your arm over your ear. Side bend. can bring your hand inside that leg as long as the body isn't starting to turn into the ground. We want to keep that chest and shoulders open. Good, slowly coming up. Lower the arms. We're going to turn the left toes forward and then turn the right toes out to the side. Legs are straight. Arms are up. Reach towards the right side and then side bend. Good. Keep that chest and heart open. If you start to bend at the knees, it means you've gone a little bit too far down and you need to bring the body up. Good. Back to wide arms. Bend that right knee into 90 degrees. Take the arm onto the leg and side bend. Option here to bring the hand inside. Sink the hips lower to help you get lower. Beautiful. Coming back up and straightening the legs. Good. Lower the arms. Heel toe the feet a little bit closer together if you've gotten a little bit too wide. Let's inhale the arms up. Exhale, widen. Let's fold forward. Bring your hands to the mat. Good. We're going to bend the knees and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. Let's take our left hand over to the right leg. So you're either holding ankle or shin or calf. The right arm is going to reach up. Now, to get a little bit more of a stretch, you can lean away from your right leg. You can even bend into the left knee and sort of really pull and feel that shoulder blade. Beautiful. Straighten and come back to center. Let's go over to the other side. Right arm reaches for the left ankle. Left arm comes up. And if you want a little bit deeper stretch, start to pull away from that left leg, even bend into the right leg. Just let that arm pull away. Beautiful. Back to center. Good. Let's grab hold of both of our legs, one hand on either side, and we're going to start to bring the body a bit closer together. Maybe you want to get the head a bit closer to the ground. You can even take your hands onto the mat and start to pull the head down towards the ground. Nice wide leg forward fold. Beautiful. Start to slowly come up. Begin to heel toe the feet together. And then slowly, with control, let's roll the body all the way up. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Excellent. Let's bring our hands to our heart, and we're going to work on a little bit of a balanced posture. So I'm turning to the side so you can see me, but you're welcome to stay facing forward. I want you to bring all your body weight onto the right leg, and we're going to raise the left leg up in front as we inhale. Exhale, start to bring that leg back behind you. Good. Inhale, arms are wide, and bring the leg up a little bit higher. Good. Exhale, bring the leg back a little bit higher. Arms over your head. Leg comes up as high as you can in front. And then exhale, release, coming into full warrior three. Holding. And slowly coming up. Release the foot down, release the arms. Good. Roll out that standing leg. And we're going to switch sides. Hands to your heart. Body weight is on the opposite foot, left side. And let's inhale with a straight leg, come up in the front. It might not come up very high at first, and that's okay. Exhale, extend. Arms are wide, inhale, coming forward. Keep the torso and abdomen nice and strong. Exhale, coming back. Arms are over your head. Inhale, coming up as high as you can in front. Exhale, extend, come all the way back into a full warrior three. Good. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Shake that out. Okay. Let's try another balance posture. Body weight onto the right leg. Bend your left and hold onto that left foot, the top of your left foot. So that knee points straight down. This is step one. Step two would be taking your right arm up over your head. So feel nice and strong and balanced in this posture before moving forward. From here, you're taking this foot back and away from you. So just like we did in bow pose, the body doesn't come very far forward. You could, if anything, reach the arm forward, but the body stays quite straight up and the leg comes up and back. Dancer's pose. Beautiful. Standing up tall and lower. Good stuff. Shake that out. And let's try the other side. Bend the knees, hold the foot. Knee points straight down. Step one. Step two, arm comes up. Step three, if you choose to go this far, is taking that leg away from you. So foot presses into the hand. Chest is nice and proud. Beautiful. Standing up nice and tall. And relax. Good. Let's stand with our feet hip width apart. Hands come into the heart. And we're going to bend into Malasana Yoga Squat. So if a yoga squat is too challenging for you, don't worry about it. You can always come up onto your toes. You can even do a tippy toe pose with the knees forward. If you're in a full Malasana, take the arms inside the legs. You can do a little bit of pressing on the inside of the knees and take some nice deep breaths in and out. Yoga makes us aware of our breath, which makes us present and does not allow the mind to wander into useless trains of thought. Not all thoughts are useless, but a lot of them are. Good, let's take the hands down now, and we're going to bring one knee down at a time onto our mat, as wide as possible. And we're going to do a frog pose, where we're opening up the hips. See if you can come down onto your elbows, and just start to ease forward and back. Forward and back. feeling out this stretch a little bit. If you want to try, you can turn your toes out and you'll notice it becomes a little bit more challenging. So feel this out. Excellent hip opener, inner thigh. Really breathe here. Good. Lean forward. Let's take one leg and the other leg in. Beautiful. Leaning over to one side. And let's extend one leg out at a time. We're going to bend the right knee into the body. Left leg is straight out in front. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, folding forward over that leg. Keep that left hand down and just open the right arm up to the ceiling and then arc sideways. Good. Inhale, take that arm behind you, plant it on the mat, lean into this right leg and press the hips up and off the ground, leaning that left arm back, opening the chest. Nice, freeing body opener here. Good, lowering down. Switching legs. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Try to keep the toes pointed up to the ceiling. And I want you to lead with the chest instead of curling the back. Raise that right arm up, left arm up. And then arc over. Slowly coming up, take the hand behind you and leaning into the bent knee, press the hips up and raise the hips all the way up and press the arm back. Beautiful. Lowering down. Extend that leg out. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, point the toes up, full forward fold, reach for the feet. Don't worry if you're not touching your feet just yet. The idea here is to really lead with a long spine and open chest. Good, slowly coming up. Let's take our arms back behind us. We're digging the heels into the mat, and I want you to raise the hips up into an incline. Beautiful, lowering down. Lowering down. Good, bending the knees, and we're going to stand on the knees here. And as I mentioned, we are working on some back bends this evening. So we're going to ease into more of a intense back bend here. So we have warmed up the body, so we should be okay to do this. So we're gonna work our way into camel pose, okay? So I want you to bring your hands on your hips And just start to press the hips forward. So the hands are back behind you. You can turn the fingers forward and have the thumbs pressed in, or you can have the fingers pointing down, wherever you feel is comfortable. And just start to feel that relaxation in the shoulders, the hips pressing forward, and start to lean back. So I want you to be bending from the top of your back, then down into the middle, and then the lower. Good, chin to your chest and start to rise up. Feel free to do a child's pose in between, okay? We're going a step further here now. So coming back up. Now we're going to try to reach one hand to the heel, okay? So do that same bend, relax the shoulders, press the hips forward, start to arc in the upper back, mid, then lower, and maybe reach for one heel. Keep the hips up. If this feels good, maybe both hands can come down into a full camel. Really raise that chest up. Good. Bend at the knees, lower them down to return and come into child's pose. Nice deep breaths in and deep breaths out. Good, beautiful. Slowly coming forward. Let's sit over to one side. Extend the legs out. And we're going to lower ourselves all the way down onto our mat. Taking one leg and then the other leg off the ground. So let's do a little bit of inversion here. Feeling that lower back press nicely on the ground. And let's raise our arms up. Bend slightly at the elbows and slightly at the knees. Good. Begin to bend the knees now towards the outside of the body, holding on to the feet. Happy baby pose. You can rock from side to side. Really loosen up that lower back. Good. Extend both legs back up. Widen the arms down on your mat. And we're going to bend the knees, bring the feet all the way down to the mat. Knees stay bent. Let's drop our knees down towards the left and turn the head towards the right. Nice spinal twist here. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees down to the right. Turn your head to the left. Good, back to center. We're going to draw the knees into the body, wrap your arms around, and let's just inhale, bring the chin up towards the knees, nice hug to the body, and exhale, release. Inhale, pull the knees in, pull the chest up. And exhale, release. Release the feet down. One leg at a time, opening up. Let the arms open up. If it feels comfortable to you, you can bring the soles of your feet together and just let the knees open up. And come back to your breath. Slowly breathing in and breathing out. You can draw the knees together now and extend the legs out into a full and complete rest position, coming into your Shavasana. Stay there as I switch the music. Continue to breathe deeply. And just listen to my voice. With each body part I name, I'd like you to send 3 relaxing signals to it. Try not to have any physical movement so much as just using our mental powers to send those relaxing vibrations into the area. Beginning with your feet. Calves. Knees. Thighs. Hips. Abdomen. Hands. Forearms. Upper arms. Chest. Shoulders. Neck. Jaw. Face. Forehead. And the scalp. Completely let go and release all tension from the body and from the mind. yourself to the earth. And feel supported by the universe. Believe that you are being protected, guided, and supported by the universe, by a higher power that is greater than all of us. Begin to bring some movement into the body through some nice deep inhalations and exhalations. Moving fingers and toes. And move however feels comfortable to you. If you feel comfortable remaining lying down, you can do so, or you can slowly roll over to one side and bring yourself into a seated position, hands over your heart. Feel very good about your work this evening, for taking this time to return to your yoga mat, looking inward, and really, really, really benefiting your entire body, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I thank you so much for your time and your energy this evening, and really, truly wish you a wonderful rest of